Hello, greetings. This is Gilles. I am called to come back and return. I'm going to pull a few cards of the tarot for and discuss a few ideas. For we're going through some very difficult time. This 2020 year is very difficult for most of humanity, and there are certain things that are, although we are creator of our whole life, that's what Spirit has been teaching us. There are certain things that are completely out of our control. It's the Stoic teach us to know what is within our control, what is not within our control. So there is karmic conditions, there are family conditions, there are cultural conditions. The simple fact to have to wear a mask is not my own creation. I'm not choosing that. I'm doing it when I have to because this is the law. So I'm doing it because it's the law, but it's not really, I don't feel any benefit from it. But there are many things that are like that. But so it's about also to try to not give our power away to groups or to energies or to ideas that are taking our power away, where we become a victim of that group, of that government, or is to turn our attention back and to return to this inner power to understand what is good for us and what is not good for us, the people and the things. For there is no black and white, everything is relative. We have to realize that unconditional love is a superpower. It is something that we will eventually fully master. So we have to discover the ability to feel is more important than the ability to think or to speak or to do. The feeling, returning to this great feeling state when I do my meditation or when I'm totally relaxed state, I'm completely in another dimension. I'm completely free, and then they send me back here. It's like, and my life is really not this physical life. It's absolutely not happening right now. Well, there may be things that can be changing, but right now it's like I'm not gonna say it's a nightmare, but it is. I'm really. I must deserve that at some level. It must serve the universe. For the universe is one, and for the universe, the Great Spirit is already connected and has it all. And so he sees the little me as just something to someone to educate. But since it has all the visions of all the past and present and future, it guides us in relationship to its knowledge of all that is. But since we do not have that, we cannot be expected to be in these higher states. Yet it is the goal of the situation of the whole process to become one with it and to free our mind and for we have to find the balance between all the pleasures of this earth and the abstinence from pleasure, in order to find a balance between the pleasure and the virtue, in order to move forward. And so, are we source or not? But we know we are part of the extension of that great source, that eternal and finite source. And yet, it is normal to feel some kind of connection to our physical life and senses, to feel this connection to the relativity of our daily reality. But then we're understanding it's just it's a period of test. It's a period of it's like a class. We just here. Learning lessons. So the highest, the situation is exhaustion. It is somebody that's doing too much and is becoming exhausted. So it's about letting go and continuing to pray for the right energy, the right people, the right element, the right resources to come into our life, and to focus on the dream. So the dream can manifest, so the life can become pleasant and flowing again. What goes around the situation is moment to moment. We are learned to. There is no. For now, I'm really not enjoying not being able to make any plans whatsoever. I have to live day after day and survive every day. I've never had I've never really been in this situation where it's like I enjoy to make short-term, medium-term, and long-term plans. But right now it's like Spirit asked me to believe in this wealth and abundance and joy and ecstasy and to live my life fully, because I'm so rich and so abundant and so powerful, but I do not feel that in my reality. So it's like they've been telling me that for years, so they know it is coming, but yet it is a big challenge to do that. for what we see in our conscious mind is consciousness. For we are getting slowly but surely, we've been able to elevate ourselves above the physical and the astral. What we see in the distant past is clinging to the past. So it's all this burden of the past we need to get rid of. For the future is what we seek to achieve. We have so much more in the future than in the past. Where we are now is existence, is the magician, is the power of the one. So there may be miracles that can be possible, magical things that can happen, that can shift reality, but we have to be in such an inner position. It's very difficult to envision. It's like when you're crossing a desert and you have no water, and God tells you, "Oh well, imagine yourself that you have so much to drink and you are like this fountain of water everywhere, and then just imagine it, and that's enough should be enough to fulfill your thirst," which is not easy. It's a big challenge to fulfill ourselves from just spiritual energy, and even if we don't have anything outside. What coming in the near future is compromise, is stopping the fight. It's the ability to find the point of resolution, the decision that will assist us in, so we can make the just enough compromise with the ego, so the soul can get its way. Sorry, I'm not in the most optimistic frame of mind today, but I've been asked to come anyway to still enjoy this reading and this message. The strength, our strength in the situation is the possibility. It's an eagle that's flying over you can see so far. He can see all those things, all the possibilities of what's below him. What comes to us from the outside world is the master. Here it is Osho, it is the master, it is the teaching, it is the wisdom. For hopefully our guides will be more present. For more and more people are receiving guidance from their guides right now, receiving information from their higher self, from the inner self, from the dreams, from the mirror of life. For a long time, my guides were always there for me, and it was very enjoyable. But now it's just the I am presence, and the I am presence is, I'm sure it is appropriate, but it's sometimes very, I'm not saying severe, but it's those I am presence, this one being, this collective I am presence is so powerful, so infinite, and so it already has it all, and so it already sees all those things, and it's like, and it guides us in relationship to what it knows and sees, which is all that is, and for us it is very difficult to align to all those things. So do not blame yourself or judge yourself or whatever you're passing through. What we feel in our inner emotion, our hopes and fear is traveling. I can't wait to start traveling again, to be free. And the outcome is flowering, so there is some hope there. We'll be flowering. It is about being reborn, being able to shift our reality, to shift our life. For everything in the physical world is just it is just the shifting sands of time. It's just like sometimes we feel like we're in quicksand, right? Like we're sinking into this quicksand, and there is like very difficult to hold on to anything. So we just gotta let go. For we've all been through some great shock that we need to overcome. This confinement, it's been like everybody's been in prison, and and yet it will pass. And for now, there's a lot of it's the dark and the light are very omnipresent within our life. There is for we're moving from darkness into light, but there is all the darkness has been reintroduced in order to be exposed, so we can choose the light. For me, it's like most people are still being guided on an upwards position. For me, it's like I feel like in my past spiritual experience in this lifetime, I have already reached this point of freedom and light, and now they send me back into hell and darkness. It feels like the more darkness they introduce into my life, they feel that the stronger I will be at the end. But sometimes it's not all that easy to integrate the darkness within the light. For both things are playing within my own consciousness. But yet I'm remaining light even in darkness. It's good to keep your truth, your integrity as much as possible, no matter what it goes through. For there is only one God, no matter what name, and the name and the processes are not really important, but the existence of God, what I mean God is supreme intelligence, prime creator, source. And that's very important, that to know that they exist. But this loneliness comes because we're going to be moving from loneliness into oneness, and so sometimes the path is difficult, and for that we need to change our thoughts, we need to change our consciousness. Consciousness is the only thing that changes through time. Everything was created, the whole universe, for the evolution of consciousness. what consciousness is, because we're lost in appearances and we're lost in what we see, what we hear, what we think. All those things are what we touch is in truth all is beauty. There is much beauty in the physical world, but it's not what it's about. It's about the returning to the feeling of oneness. And sharing cannot be. Once we'll become one, we'll not be able to share only with ourselves, because we'll be one. So it is for all comes to one. And in a sense, no matter what we do, no matter what we think, our true light shines in the whole universe. So it's all a matter of patience and perseverance and following this inner guidance. When I sing a song that speaks about traveling, I felt like this song went through my head, so I feel like it's good to. It was a song of John Denver. It was like this. All my bags are packed, I'm ready to go. I'm standing here outside your door. I hate to wake you up to say goodbye. But the dawn is breaking, it's early morning, the taxi's waiting, he's blowing his horn. I'm already so lonesome I could cry. So kiss me and smile for me, tell me that you'll wait for me. Hold me like you'll never let me go. 'Cause I'm leaving on a jet plane, I don't know when I'll be back again. Oh babe, I hate to go. There's so many times I've let you down, so many times I've played around. I tell you now they don't mean a thing. Every place I go I'll think of you, every song I sing I'll sing for you. When I'll come back I'll bring your wedding ring. So kiss me and smile for me, tell me that you'll wait for me. Hold me like you never let me go. 'Cause I'm leaving on a jet plane, I don't know when I'll be back again. Oh babe, I hate to go. Now the time has come to leave you. One more time let me kiss you. Then close your eyes and I'll be on my way. Dream about the days to come, when I won't have to live alone, about the times when I won't have to say, kiss me and smile for me, tell me that you'll wait for me. Hold me like you never let me go. 'Cause I'm leaving on a jet plane, I don't know when I'll be back again. I'm leaving on a jet plane, I don't know when I'll be back again. I'm leaving on a jet plane, I don't know when I'll be back again. Oh babe, I hate to go. Well, it is a... Maybe there's always a possibility of shift in creation, but it's still very challenging. It's like, well, it depends. Well, we're all going through different things, but we are all one process in a sense. But it's all personified and so tailor-made. So we have to trust our soul, for at the end we'll be free. No matter what happens down here. The two of Gabriel, the card of the dead. So be bold and make ambitious choices. Progress is possible. Favor relation with people who are seeing things as you do. So it is very much a time to be very selective in who we choose, to let go of the people and the things that are disempowering us, and all the ideas that are disempowering us as much as possible, in order to tune in and to make more space for all those things that we've been asking for and we want to receive, and that we're ready to receive as well. I thank you very much. I wish you a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later. Namaste.